So going for a walk is so vital because it does several things. The first thing is that being outside gets you out of the system of things, which means disconnecting from all the electronic devices, all the external noise, and all of those things that really do bog us down. I am Maria Lupita Gurule. I am a near-death experiencer, an intuitive, a soul reader, and a wisdom keeper. So earlier today I talked about going for a walk and how vital it is to ourselves as one of those things to help ourselves disrupt the energy that we're feeling. You know, we're going through a massive period and a shift upon the earth that I was shown was to come. And really what it's about is this 3D versus 5D energy. And it's a lot of, woo-woo words and a lot of lingo that is being thrown out there. So let's talk exactly about what this is. So the 3D is this third density, not third dimension, but third density. And think about it in terms of like a tone within a system of octaves. We live in a vibrational universe. Everything has vibrating living energy force. And so we have to think of these densities and energies in terms of frequencies, which is really about like octaves, okay? So there are 8 notes and 4 half notes, making a total of 12. So there really are truly 12 densities, also 12 dimensions, that is now being discovered that it's held by the 13th. Okay, so it has to do a lot with quantum physics, M theory, string theory, bubble theory, the multi-universe theory, but this is actually having to do with unified theory. So before we go into that rabbit hole, okay, it's really about what I was shown on the other side was this beautiful earth. At the time I was shown that the earth was like ailing. So many of us are feeling sick and sickly and tired and wanting to go home and needing this new energy and frequency because the earth herself is feeling it. Little do we realize that because we are a living creature, we are the consciousness of the planet. We are tethered into her energy in order to exist in this plane, in this earth school, in order for our consciousness to exist here, in these bodies. So even though it seems like we are in these independent bodies, our energy extends beyond us. So I began to talk about the heart center, and that's the access point, and how we have to bring our mind into service to the heart. And when we're able to enter into this place, we open up into a new frequency. We raise our energy from this lower vibration, this really dense energy, into something higher, something lighter, a more pleasant note. It's a greater vibration. So think of it as notes in a music scale. So third density is a lower tone. And we're raising in this good energy, which is a higher vibratory tone. And so as we do that, we have to raise not only our instrument, which is our physical body, we also have to raise up the software, okay? What's inside? How does that our mind operate? What do we think about? What does our awareness gravitate towards? What do I allow to rob me of my peace, my joy, my patience? So when I was first beginning all of this, I really needed to find a sense of peace within myself. That as I mentioned, that it was first of all selfish because I was struggling. All this bliss that I felt on the other side isn't what I was feeling here while incarnate. And I felt like, quite honestly, like I had made a mistake and like I had made the wrong choice. You know, some people haven't really been able to make that full-on shift. So if you haven't had an NDE, don't feel like, you know, something like it's something that we have an edge or an advantage for. I had the most beautiful experience of being able to guide people to this place without having to experience a death trauma, because that place is something that exists inside of you. You want this inner peace. Well, you can't seek inner peace by going outside yourself. That inner peace is created by going within. And you go within to a most sacred place that you have within. And that this God spark that I am speaking of is not a thing, but a piece of the absolute dilute that is considered like a doorway, a passageway into that inner self. So in my NDE, when I experienced this most brilliant light beaming forward, I knew that that was a Christ consciousness energy, something so profound, something greater and bigger than what I could even begin to imagine or explain. We all have this energy that streams through us. You know, we feel the warmth of the sun because of its life vibration. And recently, the Schumann resonance, which is the heartbeat of the earth, went off the scales unlike anything ever seen before. This is measured scientifically. So again, this is not new agey concepts. This is actual scientific means of measurements of the earth's upper electromagnetosphere. Now, the earth has a heartbeat and creates an electromagnetic field. You, in your heart, creates an electromagnetic field that's measurable. Again, not new agey, not woo-woo. It's been termed the aura because it's, you know, words that they can't really fully describe, but it is a part of your energy anatomy, something that we all have access to. But that most sacred place isn't outside. It helps us to get there because going outside helps us to get inside of ourselves. And if we're able to get inside of ourselves, we can raise ourselves up into this higher fifth density energy, a higher vibration of unity and oneness, where everything is in divine, perfect, right order, where we see the interconnections of all that is, everything in balance as it should be.